The newest expansion just launched a couple days ago. If you guys are interested in checking it out, the link's below the channel there. Just go down and click the picture down there. Alright, we're going to make a brand new character, which something you can do with the expansion is that the content scales to your level. Alright, so we're going to be the Aldemary Dominion. And a high elf. Let's be male, though. So we look like a high level. Oh my. Let's see. Alright, so our character's name is gonna be... Oh, I can do some more. Let's see. Nightblade, Sorcerer. That's the one we want. Warden, Templar, Dragon Knight. Definitely gonna be a sorcerer. What does the high elf get? Racial skills of the high elves reflect their magical affinity by increasing their damage with destructive spells, increasing their rate of regaining magicka, and giving them bonuses both base magicka and experience gain. Sorcerer. Our body, we're gonna be a bit thicker, just like me. Alright, body markings. I'm a bit thick. How long would this take? How many sessions of tattooing would that take? Oh my god. Wow. That would take so long. Alright, let's see. We're never gonna see this though.
New subscriber.
Thank you, Garvey Preston, for that sub. I want to make myself super thick, just like real life. Posterior divisions. Get the booty. We're going thick. Even though downward not supposed to be thick, supposed to be pretty thin, but anyways. Alright. Face. That's very Thalmor-y. Let's go more of a white color, though. How about... Did I see facial hair? Well, voices. Okay, well, that's something. How about eyes? I like the sultry green. It's nice. Features, age, adornment. Oh, there it is. Dorvit's fit. I don't think that's very Aldemary. I don't see many of them with facial hair. We'll just go clean shaven.
Yeah!
That's weird. Alright, so this will be our sorcerer character. Let's go. This is always the hardest part of MMO, picking a name that's not taken already. Let's think something that sounds elfy. Let's look at more names. Altmer name generator. Ooh, here we go. Here, male names. Okay. Arminol. Adfair. Arminol Adfair. I don't know. If that's taken, I'm gonna be shocked. Thick elf. Our name doesn't work. I mean, our name doesn't matter. We're not gonna see our name.
Can you hear me? My name is Oriandra. I'll help you get out of this place. You aren't frozen. You just think you are. You can move. You just need to remember how.
Oh. Would you look at that? Earn. Oh, we. First person. How lovely.
Now remember your strength, your power. Take a weapon. Feel the weight in your hand.
Do you know I'm a sorcerer, right? Take the sword. My God, I'm such a thick elf. I should not be that thick as an elf. But it's okay. Equipping will permanently bind it to your account.
Now go. Beyond the door. You need to see for yourself before I tell you more.
Hold on. Control. Settings. Gameplay. Camera, that's it. First person, rotation speed. Up it a bit. Lockpick. I'll take that. Computer necklace. Ash. I like that you can loot the environment just like a Elder Scrolls game. Oh, nice. Visit crafting stations. This makes it feel like an Elder Scrolls when you can actually loot the environment. Nice touch. I mean, like the single player Elder Scrolls game. Alright. Oh, shield. Should have mentioned that there was a shield there. Clear water. Alright, let's go. Chest. Whoa, whoa, what was that? Recipe, tea, and obsidian. Another shield. A helmet, I'll take that. I don't think he needs it anymore. He's dead. Ooh. That's gorgeous. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's like made of illusion or something. Let's see if there is a field of view in... Oh yeah, there we go. Let's try 120. Oh, that's so much better. There we go.
You've been imprisoned in this mind trap by an entity called Kator.
Just slightly less. Let's do
powerful, but you're stronger than you
115.
know. It may appear beautiful, but it's an illusion. A trap designed to control you. Katora won't tolerate your resistance much longer.
New subscriber.
There is no escape. I will break you in time. Watch as I turn your own memories against you.
Defend yourself. In the mind trap,
Wait, what?
memories can kill you.
Hold on, lady. Hold on, I wasn't prepared for this. Yeah. Haha.
Another one! Defend yourself and strike back!
Wow, I do a lot of
A
damage.
magic user! Interrupt the spell and retaliate!
That's cool as interrupts.
Well done! With every member that your resistance grows stronger. Now follow me.
Okay, that one guy's voice was booming loud. Alright, we're level 2. Spend attribute points to increase your magicka, health, and stamina.
I can't go any farther in this room. If Katora notices me, you won't be long.
Alright, let's see. Let's go, magicka. Are you really gonna cheer like that? Okay. Oh man. Yay! I love it! Next milestone, level 5. Let's increase our magicka. And do I get a skill point to spend? Skill lines allow you to customize your combat style to fight the way you want. You can select abilities to learn more about what to do. Press to purchase an ability. Active abilities can slot in your ability bar or fire by pressing 1, 2, 3, and 5. Passive abilities are always active, granting you benefits at all times. Well, let's see what we have. So, Crystal Shard. Conjure Dark Crystal and Bard Enemy, dealing 4,000 damage. Daedric Summoning. Summon an unstable familiar. The familiar attacks deal shock damage plus additional magic at rank. Once summoned, you can activate familiar special ability dealing shock damage every 2 seconds. 48 seconds to an enemy near him. Summoning. Or Storm Calling. Mage's Fury. Call down lightning to strike the enemy dealing shock damage. What do you guys think? Should we go... looks like Summoner? Alright, we'll do it. We'll do the familiar. Our friend. Abilities purchased at the first slot. Press 1 to use the ability. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna call you Ernie. Hello, Ernie. Dun, 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 dun.
New subscriber.
Shift to sprint. Nice. Thank you for subbing. Swing it up. Thank you very much. Inferno staff. Ooh, that's what I want. I definitely want to switch to staves if possible. Aha. Do these fire boom booms? Yes, they do. Helm. Bow. Arrows. I love that you can loot the environment. It's so cool. Jump. You want me to jump off the Can I trust her? Are you sure? Why don't you do it? Ernie, you go first. This would kill me. Okay. Oh, we're fine. That should have killed me. Or broken every bone in my body. Another sword. Ah! Ernie, get him! Nice. Yagura larva. Scraps, I'll take them. Yeah, we're a mage. Pattern, bedroll, pot, molybdenum. Superior ransacker. Yes, I'm a sorcerer. currently conjuration. Get him, Bernie! Get him! I got this guy! Ah. It's currently hiding my interface. It must be on some, like, immersive mode. Is there a way to, like, make it stay on the whole time? Gameplay options. Boom, 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 boom. Auto loot. Auto loot to craft bag. Loot history. Interface. I don't. Yeah, I don't see that. Maybe it unlocks later? I don't know. Maybe it unlocks after the tutorial's over. Looking for the combat menu. Settings. Combat. Oh, there it is. Ability bar. Always show. Perfect. There, that helps. Perfect. I got it. Got him. Reach the tower. I don't have to kill any of these guys. Is that guy a rare spawn? Ernie's not super powerful. I guess he's a summon, so he's not supposed to be. And he's just a little imp. Restoration staff. And more blueprints. Nice. Well, yeah, that's usually what happens in MMOs is as you get higher and higher in level, like, damage numbers start getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh, butterfly. Usually they have to, like, do a culling where they lower everything later. Scamp morph is OP. What the hell is that? He like bombed me. Why does it look so blurry? Make sure you're watching in 1080p or a source. Hi.
The pearl! It's the key to escaping this mine trap!
Wait a second. Is there a motion blur? Let me double check. Distortion. Bloom, depth of field's on. Turn that off. Ah, there we go. That helps. Depth of field never looks good in games for me. I always have to turn it off. Abyssal Pearl? Whoa! Oh dear God, what the? Get him, Ernie! Oh, I'm standing in the red.
Well done. Now destroy the pearl and wake up.
Okay. I'll use my arcane knowledge to destroy it. Easy. Wasn't too bad.
Easy now. You did well.
Well, what exactly happened, lady? Did I get drunk again? What?
It gladdens my heart to see you awake and free, my friend. You're the first to respond to my help and escape from that entity's grasp.
Thanks for helping me, but who are you exactly?
I am Oriandra, and I wear the cloak of the Sijic Order. I came to Summerset at the behest of our Rite Master when I sensed a dark and powerful mind magic emanating from this area. When I noticed your predicament, I knew I had to intercede.
What's the Sijic Order?
The Sijic Order is an ancient society of mages, more akin to a monastic order than to the upstart Mages Guild, for example. We once served as advisors to the rulers of Tamriel, before we departed the world to pursue other interests.
Did she just diss? She just dissed the Mages Guild. What does that mean, that you departed the world?
It means just that. We took our island of Artaeum and sent it someplace else to better promote meditative study and contemplation. We maintain an interest in Tamriel, though, hence my appearance here during your time of need.
You know what, ma'am? In another life, I was the guild master of the Mages Guild, and we're not some upstart thing, okay? Freaking tell me more about the mind trap.
I haven't isolated the source of the mind magic, except that the malevolent entity calls itself Keturah. It imprisoned you in the mind trap in order to control you, but to what purpose, I'm not sure.
Who or what is Keturah?
I have no idea. Whoever or whatever Keturah is, it wields powerful mind magic. Much more powerful than anything I've ever encountered before. The mind trap is an insidious spell that has ensorcelled a number of victims. I'm still watching over them.
Powerful mind magic, sort of like Bethesda with the ability to make 100,000 people watch a blank screen for 24 hours? Were there any other victims?
You weren't the only newcomer to wander into this mind trap. Even a number of high elves have succumbed to the dark entity's power. With my help, though, you were the first to break free. That gives me hope that I can eventually save the others.
If that was all in my mind, how come I still have all the items I found there?
You noticed that, did you? Very observant. The mind trap created replicas of items you already possessed. You needed them, so they became real inside the illusion. And of course, you'd still have them in the waking world. They are real, after all.
If I can ever repay you for your help, like do a side quest for you, let me know.
Take a moment to rest, but once you've shaken off any residual effects of the spell, I might require your assistance. And take this. I assume it belongs to you. It was near your unconscious body when I found you.
Well, thank you. Box supposedly belonged to you, though your memory is hazy. Skill line soul magic. Complete quest.
I must return to the Eldbur ruins to the north and aid the others caught in Keturah's mind trap. If you find yourself in the area, you might be able to assist me. Stay safe, and remember, you have a friend in the Sijic Order.
Yes, she had a... I dropped a skill point. She picked it up for me, so now I have it again. Can you tell me more about the... Wait, I already did all that. Never mind. Goodbye. Character, when you allow you to spend your attribute points, effectiveness in combat. We did that one already. Well, I think I want to do more Magicka. It's giving me 111, but I already have 14,000 Magicka. What's the... How do I have so much? That's a lot. That is a hell of a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we're scaled up to the content that we're doing, but that seems crazy. Hell yeah! Alright, well, there's no more summoning things just yet. So let's pick a spell. Do we want to go Mage's Fury under Storm Calling, or do we want to go Dark Magic Crystal Shard? It says Daedric Mines, Dark Exchange, Encase, or Mage's Fury, Lightning Form, Lightning Splash, Bolt Escape, or all of them. This does 4,400 mat damage. This one does 1,100. If enemy falls or below 20% for 4 seconds, explosion dealing damage to them, and actually, it looks like we should do both. Or we could do Destruction Staff. Focus all inner elements of your staff and blast the enemy for a bunch of damage. Or Soul Magic. Soul Trap. I already have that. Let's go Crystal Shard. Boop. And Mage's Fury. Boop. Both. I need to get some light armor. Ash, lovely. Quick slots allow access for potions and other stuff. Hide it. Corner dragging them desired slot. Hold Q to bring up quick slots. Where is... Oh, right there. So that chicken will increase my max health by a ton. Stamina. It's a lot of chicken. This game employs a buy it, own it forever model. So you buy content and you own it forever. There's no subscription fee, but there's an optional subscription fee if you want one that gives you bonuses.
Those monsters. I'm getting out of here.
Oh, what is that thing?
Run!
What? Hi, what's wrong?
First, the Queen issues a decree that changes the status of Summerset from an isolated paradise into a tourist attraction. Now monsters, sea creatures, I've never seen anything like them. Well, I say let the cat fight them. Better him than me.
Monsters, cat, slow down. Tell me what happened.
New subscriber.
Suddenly the ground opened, spewing water and strange creatures. They attacked us. Luckily, one of the newcomers, a Khajiit, leaped in and drove them back. Called himself Razumdar. He could probably use some help if you're so inclined.
Well, I'll go talk to Razumdar. Hold on, is the textures maxed? They are. Guess what I meant that wasn't supposed to look. We're not supposed to see that one up close. It would be nice to release like an optional HD texture mod. That would be cute. Oh, we had a box, didn't we? Strong box. There we go. A soul gem. Forgotten Adventure bow. Adventure Greaves. Well, it's not that great. Adds health. I'll take those though. I need to get some light armor. Don't feel like a mage in heavy armor. Hello, are you Razumdar?
Have you ever seen such creatures? Raz has not. Probably neither have you. You are a newcomer, yes? New to this island of high elves? This one has an eye for such things. And you look capable. So can Raz interest you in some cloak and dagger work?
Cloak and dagger work sounds ominous.
Ominous? No, nothing of the sort. Well, maybe a little of the sort. Depends on how things develop. Raz has come to Summerset at the behest of Queen Irene to make sure her decree regarding the opening of the island proceeds as she directed.
So how can I help?
Ask some questions, determine the mood in Shimmerin, and see how the newcomers are faring. Rumors have reached the Queen, and she is concerned. So Razumdar comes to see what is happening and fight strange creatures. Now Raz is concerned as well.
I'll ask some questions around the city.
While you ask questions around the city, Raz can take care of some other business. It may or may not involve scratching and clawing. Let's meet near the entrance to Shimmerin when you have something to report.
What are those strange creatures I saw you fighting?
Raz never saw such monsters in his life. They appear related to water, but this one tends to avoid this stuff. That pearl, though, Raz swears it was calling those creatures. A mystery for another time, perhaps. Now, we need to see to the newcomers.
Anyone specific want me to talk to him regarding the Queen's decree?
As a matter of fact, Raz made a list. All Newell, a high elf artisan, spoke out. See what she complained about. Then there's Soxolza, a persecuted Argonian newcomer. Finally, Ranul, a city resident noted in the Divine Prosecution's observation log.
Rano, that doesn't sound like a high elf name.
True. Not enough syllables. Ranul's a Redguard, whose family has lived in Shimmerin for generations. He's a well-respected trader, with a few warehouses along the docks. Talk to him, before the Divine Prosecution decides to arrest him.
What's the Divine Prosecution?
The Divine Prosecution serves as lawkeepers and protectors of social standards. Very persnickety. When rules are broken, they record it in their observation logs. If your name winds up on their list, things get complicated.
Can I pet you? That's probably inappropriate. I can't ask him that. What does all this have to do with the geyser and those creatures?
Nothing at all. Unless you think they came to Summerset because of the Queen's decree. No, that would be ridiculous. Let's not lose focus. Just see what Ol Newell, Soxolza, and Ranul have to say about newcomers and the mood in Shimmerin.
I'm so glad this game is fully voiced. It helps so much. What do you expect me to learn by talking to these people?
We need to confirm these rumors or else put an end to them. Everyone should be pleased with the Queen's decree. Opening the border shows progress, yes? However, if any of her loyal subjects reject progress, well, Raz needs to know that too.
Yeah, when it's fully voiced, it makes the world feel alive, like you're actually talking to a person, instead of just reading a book, for example. I don't think that's helping. I'm not a medical expert. I don't think sticking your hand inside her face is gonna help very much. Well, are you still dead? Oh, she's still dead. So there's one person over here. I'll go over here. Are you okay? What was that? Pretty bug. Hi, torch bug. Thank you. These are crafting ingredients, aren't they? That means I can make potions. There's a new crafting thing called Jewelcrafting, which we'll have to try out. Ernie? There you are, my friend. Hello. That's a nice looking mount. They are over here somewhere. Somewhere in this area would be that. There they are.
Go find your own patch of beach.
Excuse me?
Not that you'd understand the concept, but the path to Alaxon requires dedication and complete concentration. I must find the perfect shells, or my pigments will be substandard. And do you know what that will do to my art? Exactly.
What's the path to Alexon?
An ultimate concept practiced widely here in Summerset. Alexon is the state of perfection that every high elf strives for. The path to Alexon represents the approach we take to achieve that state. Now, why have you interrupted my work?
I heard you made complaints in Shimmering. I'd like to hear about that.
I believe in caution as much as the next high elf, but sometimes the rules get in the way of common sense. My apprentice lived here for more than a year. Good help is so hard to find, especially among the newcomers. And she was adept at making dyes.
Is it like a rule that if you're at Altmer, you have to be a dick? Or really rude to people? Like, is that like a rule? What happened to your apprentice?
They took her away. Said they had to scrutinize her qualifications, test her knowledge of culture and etiquette. But I haven't seen her since. My work suffers, so of course I complained to the monks. Now I have to gather my own shells.
Did the monks offer any explanations to where she was or where she'd been when she'd be returned?
They told me I could fill out some forms and appeal to the kin lady. But who has time for such bureaucracy? And for a wood elf? I've said too much. I have work to do, and all this aggravation has diverted my path to Alexon.
I'll let you get back to your work, Miss Grumpy Pants.
Perfection requires constant vigilance, so back to it.
I do not like her. Oh, that's a player. I thought it was an NPC. I was immersed. Lady Schmuck. Beautiful. Kill that thing. Ah. Whoa. Nice. Yeah, I like this. Oh, is that a book? Oh, unreadable. All right, we talked to one person. Now we need to talk to the person, which is over there. She's supposed to be around the corner here. Getting tired. Getting tighter. Yeah. Let's go ahead and grab this. Oh my, the architecture looks really nice. The city looks fantastic. She should be over here somewhere. Are you guys? Ah, yep, you're. Gotcha. Daedric summoning increased to 4. Perfect. Well, we're level like 3s. We're gonna be weak for a while. And we have white gear on. Wait, did you eat him? I needed that person. Okay. Jinmot, Summerset is not the wondrous paradise the heralds proclaimed it to be. Despite the fine words in the Queen's decree, the High Elves want nothing to do with outsiders. They treat the newcomers worse than a mud flea on a guar. As soon as I stepped off the boat, priests of the monastery collected me for some sort of cultural assessment to ascertain my understanding of societal rules and regulations. However, no one actually asked me any questions. They locked me in a cell somewhere in the bowels of the monastery, along with other newcomers to the island. Something about the whole affair felt wrong to me, like warm water in an otherwise cool stream. When I heard of one monk give thanks with the Daedric prayer, I knew I had to get out of there. I used the talents I learned from the associates, who may or may not have belonged to the Thieves Guild. No, you disapproved of my friends, and slipped out of the cell away from the monastery. In the morning, I plan to head to Alinor. Hopefully, I can secure passage to Murkmire there. Frankly, at this point, any destination would be preferable here. Tuxola. Well, as an Altmer, myself, I think that it was obviously that he's wrong, and he's an inferior race, and he's supposed to be captured and rituals are done to them. That's what they're for. The lower races are here to serve us, Altmer. I know, they're all inferior races.
Seeking a sip of fine Russefeld Red?
Hi.
Headed to the famed Russefeld Winery, traveler. Well then, it seems I'm not the only one who'll be disappointed today. Old Hallimorian's been offed by those wood elves. Won't be any wine tastings for a while, I'd wager.
You mean there's been a murder?
Just what I heard from one of the bailiffs. Apparently, some daffy Bosmer called the Ghost of the Green did it, but no one knows for sure. The investigation's hit a snag. Something about the rule of three. Superstitious nonsense, if you ask me.
What is the rule of three, good sir?
Indeed. Until they find a suitable third investigator, the Juris Reeves and Revelators are left to sit on their hands. Nonsense. Why not go lend them a hand? They'll likely just tell you to go jump into the sea, but it can't hurt to ask.
Ah. Alright, I'll head to Russefeld and speak to these investigators. You know, that's a very typical real-life problem as well, where you can't start investigation until you have 3 people. So you take the first random person to walk up that happens to be a player and let them investigate for you. It's a very, very common thing that happens in real life all the time. Da, 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 da. Hello. Oh, you're a player. Alright, let's go up here. Put it far away. Wait, I have a mount, don't I? I should have a mount. Collections. Collections home to all your accounts. Collections, downloadable content packs, costumes, non-combat pets, and mounts. Collectibles can be assigned mounts. Dwarven bear, dwarven horse, spider steed. Let's go with something immersive for now. Fishy stick. How about fiddlesticks? How do I assign it to a hotkey bar? Appearance, assistant, mementos, non-combat pets, stackable. H. Oh, thank you. Thank you. H button. Got it. He does not move very fast, does he? Jesus. God. He's pretty damn slow. I have to upgrade my speed. Okay, that makes sense then. I know. He's like barely faster than me moving myself. Which is funny.
An examiner's quorum needs 3 members. You both know this.
Not this again.
A third
It's not
member
just
has
superstition,
arrived,
Sorville.
sir.
We need outside perspective.
So, what? We just randomly recruit the next adventurer that passes by?
I know. Like, seriously. I'm here, though. I'm here.
And just like that, Oriel provides. Greetings, Caraval. I am Chief Juris Reeve Tarnamir of the Divine Prosecution. Or at least I was, in the long ago. I know this is unorthodox, but perhaps you'd be interested in helping us.
What's going on?
As you can see, a murder took place here. My protégés, Lorne and Soraville, came to investigate, but I fear they may lack perspective. The particulars of this murder... Forgive me, I'm getting ahead of myself. They need fresh eyes. Yours, I believe.
What would I have to do?
You would take on the duties of the Adminan, the listening eye. An auspicious role. The Adminan serves as the fulcrum, balancing competing theories. They also collect evidence, interview suspects, and the like. What do you say?
Alright, I'm a random person off the street, just woke up, but sure.
I thank the Divines that you've agreed to help. This murder weighs heavy on all of us. The victim, Elamorian, was not well liked. Many locals may lift a glass to his passing. But the assassin, the Ghost of the Green, that's altogether different.
Who is the Ghost of the Green?
Better to ask Lorne about it. Capturing the ghost was her obsession for a time. The fact that he's returned does not sit well with her. I can say no more. I don't want to prejudice your impressions. The Adminan should bring a fresh perspective.
What can you tell me about Lorne and Soraville?
They're the most gifted investigators I've ever trained. Soraville has keen eyes and solid instincts when it comes to reading people. Good at finding pressure points, you know? As for Lorne, she has a mind like a dwarven puzzle box.
A mind like a puzzle box.
For Lorne, logic is an art. She's clinical in her sensibilities, precise. Many of us have come to rely on magical inquiry to solve crimes. She relies on her wits and intuition instead. Of course, this case presents unique challenges.
What do you mean unique challenges?
Lorne and Soraville drifted apart shortly after they caught the original Ghost of the Green. It's a complicated matter, and not my story to tell. Suffice it to say, this case cuts deep, and Lorne seems distracted. I hope you can help her keep her wits.
And who are you exactly?
As I said, was the Chief Inquisitor for the Divine Prosecution's Hindelatus Wing, the division charged with solving doctrinal crimes. Forgive me, it's a mouthful for newcomers, I know. I retired here to Russefeld a few decades ago.
So you're not actually in charge here?
Well, I own the land, so in some ways I have even greater authority than I did as Chief Inquisitor. I still enjoy a bit of clout, too. Real leadership doesn't rely on titles, Kerem. Not a popular opinion here in Summerset, but true nonetheless.
But you retired. Did you make a habit of deputizing total strangers?
Ha! Fair, I suppose. I may be retired, but I've spent the better part of 3 centuries examining crime scenes and interrogating criminals. When it comes to reading people, I am more than proficient.
You really think I'm the right person for the job?
Well, you're the right person for the job right now. Time and circumstances, my friend. Time and circumstances. I know you won't let us down.
How would you know that? You just met me 2 minutes ago. Something tells me, though, that if another player comes along, they're going to get the quest, too. Unlocked, advanced. Talk to Lord. Oh, you. Hi.
So you'll be joining us. Good. Call me Lorne. No need for flowery titles. We Altmer have too many names already. I'm glad you're here. Outsiders often make the best adminins. A fresh pair of eyes will be essential here. More essential than usual.
Why is that especially important now?
It's a long and depressing story. One I'm not keen to recount. For now, just know that whoever murdered Halimorian took great pains to make it look like the work of the Ghost of the Green. A killer that Soraville and I apprehended decades ago.
Why, though?
The ghost always left a signature to let us know it was him. He killed each victim with a single wood elf arrow to the heart, then laid a fern over the body. The fern is here, but the shot was sloppy, and the arrow is of high elven make. It's odd.
What do you need me to do?
I need to examine the body in more detail. Can you do a sweep of the vineyard? If you find anything, blow this whistle. It also might be worth questioning people in town. They'll be more forthcoming with an outsider.
What do you want? The Revelator's already questioned me and cut me loose. I just want to be here if something exciting happens.
You think this is exciting?
You don't. The Ghost of the Green has returned. Zen's avenging champion. Of course it's exciting. These Longlegs thought they executed him years ago, but now he's back, ready to dole out Deepwood justice.
Silly wood elf. You think Halimorian had it coming?
New around here, eh? Halimorian was a sap-ass dandy, slapping wood elves with one hand and groping them with the other. The Ghost of the Green just did what the prosecution wouldn't. Good riddance.
Ew, he has ugly hands. Look at the like wrinklies on them. So the Halimorian treated wood elves poorly? You think that's why he was murdered?
Murdered? No, executed. Executed by a righteous hand. Just have a look around, outsider. I'll bet my horns you'll find evidence of misdeeds. This was a long time coming. Hopefully it put these other long-legged prigs on notice.
Goodbye. How about you? You look shifty. You're out here drinking.
It really is too bad about Halimorian. I told him he shouldn't be so free with his politics. It's a different climate now, after all. You have to watch what you say around people. On the upside, it's good to be rid of a rival vintner.
Are you drinking at 9 in the morning? How was it? He was a business rival. Guess that makes you a suspect in this murder.
Oh, darling, you're a bit late to the party if that's why you're here. I already submitted my statement to the Revelators, and my alibi is thrice confirmed. To be honest, the only reason I'm still here is to find one of my servant girls.
One of your servant girls went missing.
Yes, a charming young wood elf named Farrell. I only recently brought her on. She used to work for the late Halimorian, but there was some kind of incident. I don't know the details.
If she stopped working for Halimorian, why would she be here?
According to my other servant girl, she often came back here to visit the friends she left behind. She'd attend Bosma suppers, midday revels in the grape fields, that sort of thing. I encourage my girls to take time for themselves, within reason.
If I see her, I'll let you know that you were looking for her.
Aren't you a cherry blossom? That would be lovely. Take care, Karen.
Goodbye. She's suspicious AF. Thank you, Wei Hung, for the resub. Alpha Sonics, Bruno, Grey Spell. Casper isn't friendly. Good Lad, Bog Monster, Soratushi. Thrawn, thank you for the subs, guys. You did it. He did it. Totally.
Ah, you come to babble with Babblebrook? When came the killers? I had a look.
Killers? You mean killer?
Babblebrook knows what Babblebrook sings. Why can't you make sense of things? A ghost did bring the vintner's end, but even wraiths can have a friend. Don't you see? Death comes in twos. Friends and killers both win and lose.
So you're saying the Ghost of the Green had an accomplice?
Killers and killed are two, it's true. So near, the source of fear. But Babblebrook babbles too long, it seems. Best make haste, or we'll hear more screams.
He totally did it. Like, just says that he did it. He did it so he could have a reason to do songs. Search the fields. Alright, we gotta find evidence of a murder. Evidence. Hello. Apples. Nothing over here. We gotta find evidence of a murder. Does this game have day and night cycles? Like it'll be morning soon or something?
The green pack makes this job complicated, but a job's a job. I'm sure Ifrit will forgive me eventually.
Bye. Search the fields. Oh wait, there's something there. What's that? Another dead body.
Another
Double
body. Delightful.
A double murder.
Oh dear. Blood on her hands and blouse. But no slashing wounds. This doesn't fit the pattern. The ghost always kills with a bow. This was spur of the moment. Unexpected. Maybe she fought back.
Why do you insist on puzzling these things over like an femme? You know the death memory ritual. It's a simple...
Enough, Soraville. You know that's forbidden. Admin, look around and see if you can find the source of this blood.
Don't seem to be making much progress.
Wait a minute, what's this about a Daedric ritual? Like, I will do it. I don't mind doing Daedric magic. Kind of have a little pimp here. I mean, imp, sorry. Search the vineyard for clues. We gotta find blood. Wait, can I turn on subtitles for... Boop. There we go.
Two victims now. I can't let this happen again.
What was Severil talking about? A death memory ritual?
It's a forbidden practice. That's all you need to know.
If I'm going to serve as your Adam, I need to know everything.
Fine. It's a controversial ritual we used to employ during investigations. A sufficiently powerful mage can summon up visions of murders using necromancy on the victims. It's a powerful tool, but evidence suggests it may harm the subject's soul.
Harm in what way?
If too little time has passed, the spirit may become disoriented. Reliving their final moments could trap their consciousness in a recursive loop, trapping him in that moment for... well, no one knows how long. We don't know all the specifics.
Eden's puzzle, we're talking about the subtitle when there's no, when there's dialogue like this, you can see what they're saying, but when they're just talking out in the world, you can't see it. So we turn on that subtitles for that. So now it's forbidden?
Yes, exactly. And with good reason. Soraville would do well to remember that.
Hey, teach me this ritual.
Go have a look around. I doubt you'll find anything, but there's no harm in trying.
Dude, you distract her, tell me how to do the ritual, and I'll do it. Because I want powerful magics. I will sell my soul to the Daedra for powerful magic. I'm perfectly fine with that. As long as I get to be like the strongest mage ever. Something very glowy and blue is right there. What is that? Thieves Trove. What is a Thieves Trove? Ooh, I stole. I stole from something. Grand Larcenist. That guy's blind AF. I stole something. I'm a thief. I'm a criminal. Wants me to go this way. What's the purple at? Whatever it is, I can't use it. You've stolen. You have a stolen item in your inventory. If a guard catches you, they will confiscate your stolen items unless you successfully flee. Merchants will never buy stolen items. You can only sell to a fence found in Outlaw's Refuge. Using stolen items such as potions won't give you a bounty. Crafting with stolen materials produces clean crafted items. You cannot store stolen items in your bank. If you wish to keep stolen items, you must first launder it at a fence. Removes $2,000 worth of your bounty on use and auto clears all your heat. Ooh. Ooh. What are we looking for? We gotta find more evidence. More butterfly. Hello. What's this? Suspicious sack. Sir? What are you loitering out here? What's going on? Sir, do you got a gun? I'm gonna interrogate the sack. Bloodstained sickle. Alright, let's go. Let's go back and talk to Lauren. Mr. Slow Horse. He's so slow. Come on, horsey, try, please. Come on. You're so slow.
You found something? So did I. It looks like Fariel was strangled, not stabbed. This blood must be the attacker's. A sickle? Blood on the blade. She must have used it to defend herself. Then the attacker hid it. This blood could be the key.
Can we use the blood in the sickle to find out who the killer is? With, like, blood analysis? With science?
I intend to, yes. I'm a fair hand at alchemy. You'd be surprised how useful it can be in my line of work. I've caught more killers with flasks and alembics than I have with any sword. My husband used to say Sorry.
Is something wrong?
I suppose it's past time I told you. The ghost murdered 17 people before we caught him. His last victim was my husband. Soravil's wife committed suicide when she heard the news. They were having an affair, you see. It was a difficult time.
Well, ma'am, you need to recuse yourself. You are not...
New subscriber.
You cannot be fair in this case. Fighter of Fu, thank you for the prime sub.
It's fine, I just... Now you see why we needed a neutral party. Enough. Let's get back on task. I'd like you to search Halamorian's villa. It's just southwest of here. He was unpopular. If we can find out why, we might be able to establish motive.
Does Dan get some sort of benefit if you buy the game? I think so. Wait, is this one of the games that you can like buy on Twitch? Let's see. It's not, is it? Oh, it is. If you buy it through Twitch, I get a cut of anything you buy. Oh man, and and you get loot crates where you have a chance to unlock special badges in chat. All right, let's go search the villa. Yeah, when you buy something, there is a notification in chat. I've only seen it twice. don't know if it's still there. Once you buy this game, you can. It's linked to your Elder Scrolls Online account, so you can download their launcher and play it from there. It's a good thing about this game is you can transfer your purchase to any system. Not console though, just anywhere on PC. The Corruption of Blood. Corruption of the Blood, a true son of Aldemires. For millennia, we Altmer have safeguarded a divine legacy. We are all that remains of that's a name. Old El Enofe. We are trusted with the El Ata to preserve what they sacrificed so much to create. Those who have remained true to our traditions have kept their heritage pure and our civilization unspoiled. Those who have stayed from the path Aldmir laid out for us, on the other hand, have been debased. They have become degenerates, unrecognizable from the divines that created them. Those who would call themselves Mer beyond their sacred isles are nothing but the twisted remains of the Aldmer. When you look in the ruddy eyes of a dark elf, do you not see anything of yourself there? Of course not. All you see are the ashes of something great, utterly destroyed by the false prophet Veloth, and shaped into the repugnant shadows by the Daedra he served. When you see the hideous, malformed orcs, do you see a creation of the Aedra? No. What you see is the only feculence of Boethia, leaving so loathsome they had to sculpt their own dung god from the filth to give their existence any meaning. But it is not the pitiable wretches we must learn from, for it is not only those who are foolish enough to seduce the Daedra who threaten to warp our way of life. Look upon the wood elf and see how even he, the misguided worship of divines, can pervert our lineage. This is the difference between appreciating the forest and becoming a beast. Now these wayward cousins are barely more than savage barbarians who devour their own kin. I am grateful none of the first folk remain to see how corrupted their perfection has become. The lesson is clear. To stray, even slightly, from the ways of our ancestors will have dire consequences. To throwing open the gates and welcome corruption to these holy lands with a smile, the unforeseen queen is the harbinger of destruction. We must resist her heresy. Hit the raw button. Whoops. Those are mine now. That's mine. Yoink. Yoink.
Thief! Help!
No!
Thief!
No! Ma'am! Ma'am! Ma'am, you got no! Ma'am, you gotta no, you can't tell anyone! Alright, let's go ahead and use... Whoops, I ate the food. What? It's fine. Now I can use this. Can I use that? Reducing the worth your bounty use also clears all heist. You're now notorious. You're no longer be attacked by the law. Well, since I killed the person who witnessed me, I think we're fine, right? Da, 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 da. I pressed Q. Nothing's happening when I press Q. Well, actually, I have only a 16 gold bounty. That's nothing. I currently have 80 gold. We're fine. I could pay that. Murdering people's cheap. Damn. Who would have thought? Dragon paperweight. I'll take all that. Murder is damn cheap. Yeah, I know. Hi.
What will become of me?
I don't know. What will become of you? Letter to Taramar. Servo Taramar, I understand you received a formal complaint from the Wood Elf community regarding my association with one of their number, a handsome Wood Elf maid named Pharaoh. Please believe me when I say this entire matter is a tragic misunderstanding, blown wildly out of proportion by their lack of education and inherent brutish biases. I assure you I have treated the Wood Elves with all the respect they deserve, and never laid a hand on Pharaoh. Even so, it is our burden to make our new guests feel as welcome as possible. Therefore, in order to address any lingering concerns, I have dismissed Pharaoh from her indenture. I sent her to one of my local competitors, another tenant of yours, I believe, with a ringing endorsement. I hear she has found comfortable employment there, and is quite pleased with this outcome. In an additional gesture of goodwill, I will be sending a gift to my new Wood Elf neighbors. As you well know, our labors rely on tight communal bonds of fraternity and love. Hope the steps I've taken will be sufficient. Harmonious Lores, Halmorian. Let's see. I think that was it. Hi there.
What will become of me?
Nothing. I love Vampire. WB Campson. Just read the title of the stream. We'll be continuing it later. Alright, let's go. Alright, well, I found a letter that says you sent something to someone.
Sorry, I don't mean to be checking up on you. I just think better when I walk. And the blood is still simmering in the alembic. It will be some time before I have the results. Did you find anything of use in Halamorian's villa?
I found this letter. Halamorian may have been abusing his Wood Elf workers, Feralus specifically.
From what I hear, the accusations are almost certainly true. So, Halamorian was making unwanted advances. Of course.
Of course?
The original ghost murder spree started with a high elf farmer who took liberties with his Bosmer laborers. We never published the details of that investigation. It can't be a coincidence. This new ghost must be someone in the know. Someone close.
Any ideas?
None that I'm keen to share, not yet anyway. For now, let's go with what we know. The Wood Elves have motive. Soraville went down to the cottage east of here to look around. Meet him there, and see if you can shake anything loose. I have to think.
Well, I can shake something loose. Just watch. What is this? Runestone. What is that? Parad Ta'aru. I don't know what that is. That seems cool. Let's go.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. Runestones are for crafting enchantments. We'll have to get into the crafting later. It's usually hard to get a crafting to a state where people actually want to buy stuff in these games for a while. A low level. Takes a while leveling usually.
I assure you, Chief, would bring me no joy to unleash our revelators on your new home, but I'll have to unless you let us take a look around.
Yeah.
Fine. But just one of you, your partner. Do your work, then leave us in peace.
One, then. I'll be sure to report your compliance to the Divine Prosecution.
Want me to
like
kill him?
we have a choice in the matter. Come, join me for a meal. Meat's fresh enough.
Delightful.
What? I heard meat and food. I'm in.
I suppose I'll stay here to break bread with the chief while you have a look around. Not the way I wanted things to go, but we will simply have to adapt.
Lauren told me about her husband and, your wife.
Did she? I must admit, I'm surprised. Lorne never talks about that ordeal. Certainly not with me, anyway.
Tenamar said you drifted apart after you caught the first ghost of the green.
My. Are you an adminin or a confessor? Tarnamir is quite right. After all that happened, we had a difficult time getting back into a routine. I tried to keep things professional, healthy, but she was just lost. She never fully recovered.
So what brought you back together?
Tarnamir. When the Ghost of the Green returned, Tarnamir naturally called on the two people best suited to catch him. It was awkward at first, but we've managed. I suppose I have you to thank for that. In part, at least.
Do you still think about what happened?
Not regularly, no. We High Elves have acute memories, but I find that if you stay busy enough, you don't have time to reminisce. So much the better.
I'm really liking the story of this so far. I really like this quest. It doesn't feel like an MMO quest at all. It feels like a regular Elder Scrolls quest. I'm enjoying this. What exactly should I be looking for in the Bosmer house?
Anything at all that could link this clan, or one of its members, to the murders of Halamorian or Fariel. None of these Wood Elves held Halamorian in high regard. We just need to find out if that enmity led to murder.
Do you have any advice for me?
Operate under the assumption that the killer was here, or still could be. Question everything you see and hear, and look out for any overt or subtle references to the Ghost of the Green.
I do hope this gives me a lot of experience, though. Lauren mentioned that some aspects of this case remind her of your first encounter with the ghost.
Ah, yes. I hadn't even thought of that. A corrupt High Elf merchant and an abused Wood Elf girl. There are certainly similarities.
You don't find that suspicious?
I find everything suspicious. Whoever this killer is, they've obviously acquainted themselves with the ghost's history and methods. We kept most of those details secret, but unscrupulous revelators routinely sell those details to enthusiasts.
True Alpha Male Fight Me IRL, thank you for that 8-month resub. And Elvo for the 56-month resub. What do you make of all this?
Honestly, I think this is the work of a deranged and obsessive mind. One of these Wood Elves read about the Ghost of the Green, saw an opportunity for cultural glory, for immortality, and seized it. Even so, Lorne and I have to be sure.
Goodbye. Alright, I'm going in. I'll try not to murder anyone this time. Speaking of which, I think the killer of the green killed a elf lady inside the other guy's house. Yeah, like apparently he stole some like items, some knickknacks from a table, and then she died right next to it. And it's weird he like used fire magic. I don't know what that was all about, but definitely we didn't need to add that murder on there. Alright. Hello.
Who are you? Are you with the Divine Prosecution? My husband warned me you might come poking round.
Why do you think we were coming?
Halamorian hated us. He abused our children and tried to drive us off. Of course the High Elves would suspect us. And our son Kellan, he... Never mind, please just go. We don't want any trouble. We just want to live here in peace.
Well, let me use my power of persuasion. If your son is involved, he could be in danger. I only want to help them. The persuasion perk. Where the hell do you find that? Mages Guild? Can I go talk to them, get it, and come back? Probably don't need it, though. It'll probably let me through even without it, though.
Who are you? Are you with the Halamorian?
Are you sure that's what you want to tell me?
Yes, I'm sure. Look, you're free to look around. Just try to... We're simple men, we don't have much. Halamorian may have been a cruel bigot, but none of us would ever murder him for it. I swear.
Goodbye. Well, I don't believe you, but I could probably get by just like an Elder Scrolls game without having the skill. Just gotta like find something in his room. Search Kellen's room. Something here. To oblivion with this place. Wow, foul language. When we left Godwood, Father said we would find fortune and blessings here in Summerset. Ha! All we found is stuck-up Longlegs shoving us around, treating us like dogs. We work in the vineyard for practically nothing, a scant handful of gold each. It's hardly enough to live on. We hunt just as we did before. But these deer are skittish and lean. There's a hex on the beasts here. They give us a mouthful of meat and bones too flimsy to make anything useful. The only thing that makes it bearable is Farrell. By Yaffa, she's the most beautiful creature I've ever seen. She has wide eyes like buttered chestnuts, and a swan's neck, and ears sharp as a wolf's teeth. This guy is all about animal comparisons. Let me put it here in ink. I will marry that girl, if she doesn't end up dead in a field, stabbed. Damn that beast, Halmorian. Farrell came to me in tears last night. She said that lecherous bastard grabbed her ass and damn near tried to force his forked tongue down her throat. Mock me. I'll have that mongrel's head in my stew pot by year's end. I can't believe it. Zed must have heard my prayers. When I was out hunting, I came upon the ghost of the green. The real ghost of the green, not that imposter the high elves caught years ago. He gave me a set of leathers, a mask, a bow, a quiver, and told me to kill it as he would. I can scarcely believe it, but it's true. I am the ghost of the green, and I will have my vengeance. I thought it would be satisfying to kill Halmorian. I thought it would heal Famil's wounds and set things right, but now, gods, I have such doubts. I looked down at him, writhing there in the dirt, and felt such a weight on my chest. I could hardly breathe. I never should have done this. What would my mother think if she found out? I need to think, to ask for forgiveness. Perhaps I can find it in the Red Temple. I'm going there now. Okay. If you're a murderer, this is a tip. Don't write down your confession in your journal and tell the cops where you're going next. That is a bad idea. That's a real bad idea. That's like a don't do that kind of a thing. The Ghost of the Green. We children of the Sat recognize the many great heroes, the Thorian. Few rival the glories of the Ghost of the Green. Unlike the shiny, boastful heroes of men and mare, the ghost stalks through the forest of the history quietly, only occasionally drawing back his mighty bowstring to smite the enemies of the Green. His spirit is timeless, but his patience is thin. When our people call upon him with sacrifices of deer hearts and boar tusks and Twitch Prime subscriptions, a righteous execution follows soon after. You will know him by his green leathers, his frightful skull, the tokens he leaves behind, a frond, a razor-sharp arrow of wood elf make, and the corpse of one who would assault our people.
New subscriber!
Once he has summoned, no one can escape his wrath. On the day of smoke and summoning, the sacred deer must die. On the day of the ghost's fury, our enemies must die. Death is inevitable. Such is the way of Ylfir's domain. Thank you, Shadow Julian, for sacrificing a Twitch Prime subscription for the Ghost of the Green. Thank you for that.
I've said enough already.
Goodbye. Well, I found out where your son's going. He confessed and then told me where he's going next.
Bosmer cuisine is truly revolting.
Hey.
I bought us as much time as I could. I hope you found something useful.
I found this journal. It clearly states that he did it and where he's going next.
A shrine? There's an old shrine to Ifre west of here, the Red Temple. But from what Tarnamir told me, people rarely visit. Filled with wild animals or some such. I only know of one entrance, a cave nearby. Follow me.
I hope it's actually not full of players, though. That would ruin my immersion.
New subscriber.
A temple that no one ever visits, but there's 60 people inside running around killing stuff. Captain Morgan, thank you for that new sub. One thing that bothered me about the Morrowind expansion was this tomb's been lost for 400 years, and I walk inside, there's 50 people in there killing things. I'm like, how lost is it if everyone's inside? Does this game not have instancing? Come on, brah. Come on, brah. Yep, 1, 2.
We should split up. Don't want this little scamp slipping out behind us. I can handle this gap easily. You search the other hall.
I can handle that gap. Yeah! Or not. I'm fine. I'm okay. All the spiders are dead. The players already killed them. Boo. Battle axe, Grandma.
Wait, what did everything you asked? I just can't anymore. I'm not a killer. I only wanted to protect Farrell.
We could have worked such terrible wonders together. Pathetic. You, though, you're perfect. Tell Lorne her past is hunting her present. Yes, tell her that.
No!
What's happening? Am I?
Your subscription is expiring. You need to resub immediately. I read that wrong. You've been pierced by an arrow. Tell me everything you know, quickly.
The ghost recruited me. Said he needed me. He gave me the costume. Told me to kill as he would. Alamorian hated us. Was going to kill us. I know it. After what he did to Fariel.
Fariel, the Bosmer girl that was murdered.
Fariel is dead.
New subscriber.
Oh, you've cursed me, haven't you? I only shot Alamorian, I swear it. Fariel was so kind. I wanted Alamorian to pay. I thought the Ghost of the Green was a hero. I wanted people to see me that way.
Tell me who the real ghost is. The one who recruited you.
Never saw his face. He never said his name. I didn't need to know. I'd read the stories. I believed in him and he saw something in me. I never... Mother... I'm sorry.
Thank you for subbing C Demon J. Everyone poke C Demon J with some love. Selling. That arrow is evidence. And cool, so I'll take it. That bastard. He's been murdered. Well, it looks like this case just got a little more interesting because there's definitely some sort of person either imitating the green arrow. Not the, sorry, that's marbles. Whoops. That's someone imitating the killer. Oh, sorry, that's DC, isn't it? Whoops, my bad.
I was too slow. Damned Mer slipped right past me. Tall for a wood elf, and quick as a spooked hare. So, it really is the chief's son.
Not exactly. Selen is dead, killed by another ghost of the green.
Wait, what? What do you mean, another ghost of the green? The journal you showed me, did Kellan kill Halamorian or not?
He killed Halamorian, but only after he was recruited by the other ghosts of the green.
What about the wood elf girl, Fariel? Did he kill her too?
I don't know. I took the arrow that killed him as evidence. Maybe Lauren could learn something from it.
Yes. Show her the arrow immediately. Perhaps she can compare Kellan's blood to the blood on Fariel's sickle. At the very least, we'll be able to determine if Kellan killed Fariel. I'll be along as soon as I'm able.
That texture triggers me. Oh my god. Ooh, that texture triggers me. You're fascinated by my skills and tactics? One problem with this quest is we're not killing things, we're not actually leveling. So I do hope we get like a big experience boost for completing this quest. Because there's been like no enemies to kill on the way. It's like an investigation quest. Okay, I need to use the bathroom real fast, guys. I'll be right back in just a second. And I'm back. And we're back. Alright. Yeah, again, we're playing Outer Scrolls Online, Summerset Isles. It just launched on June 5th. If you're interested in buying it, you can click the link below the channel, or you can buy it directly through Twitch. And if you buy it through Twitch, a little notification will pop up in chat, and I will earn... Hold on. $2. Hell yeah. Yeah, $2. I can get a McDouble. Okay, next quest is this way. We're currently doing like a little murder mystery quest. It's been pretty interesting. More runes. How many $100 pets will I buy? I think there is a store to buy.
To stop the plague at hand. So he called for aid all throughout the land. Oh, Sirabane, oh, Sirabane, ye myrrh of godly fame.
Not bad.
Oh, Sirabane, oh, Sirabane, the youngest of the age.
That's nice. Nice to have a nice random original song. That's cute. Although I hope it's not like in Skyrim with I'd like to do an ode to Ragnar the Red. You're like, no, don't sing again. I can't hear that song again. This one goes out to Stormwind's Stallion Protectors, the Stormcloaks. Hello.
You're back. And not a moment too soon. Do you have something for me?
A wood elf named Selin killed Halamorian, but a second ghost of the green shot and killed Selin.
A second ghost. I suspected as much. And he killed this Kellan with that arrow? Another high elf hunting arrow, like the one that killed Halamorian. Kellan had motive. This second ghost...
You there. I'm looking for a criminal who looks... exactly like you. Huh. Nice try, fiend. Now get up.
I'm trying to do a quest here, ma'am. Here's your damn gold.
Did I say something wrong? Oh, right.
Oh, no, I was kidding. No, ma'am, I'm trying to do a quest. Ma'am, I'm trying to quest here. No, stop it. I stole $7 worth of stuff. Let me go. I hope you're happy. I stole $7 worth of stuff. All right? I was in the middle of a murder mystery as I'm an important detective, ma'am. I'm going to send this into your... I'm going to freaking arrow your knee. I'm going to arrow your knee right there. God. Sorry about that.
You're back. And not a moment too soon.
Yeah.
Do you have something for me?
That guard just killed me. It's all right, because I can respawn, unlike characters. A wood elf called Selin killed Himarius, but a second screenshot and killed Selin.
A second ghost. I suspected as much. And he killed this Kellan with that arrow? Another high elf hunting arrow, like the one that killed Halamorian. Kellan had motive. This second ghost provided the costume, the weaponry. But why?
He told me to tell you that your past is hunting your present.
So, this isn't about Halamorian. It isn't about the Wood Elves or Altmer prejudiced. It's about me. It's always been about me. I knew it. I knew this was too convenient. I also knew the Mer who killed Faril couldn't be this Kellan.
How?
I just finished experimenting on the blood from Faril's sickle. It was Altmer blood. This second ghost isn't some wood elf zealot. He's a high elf like me. I moved the bodies to Tarnamir's manor. We should... maybe we missed something.
I'll be right behind you. Enjoying the view. The mountains are great. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Two large mountains, just the nice valley in between.
Ta-da. What? This place has been... What happened here? Oh no. No.
What the?
Tarnamir? Tarnamir, are you here?
Why are...
Tarnamir? No. I can't.
Now, Lorne, is this multiplication or addition? I don't know. I just don't know. What is that? Scratches.
You found something?
Yeah, Illuvine. Etchings on the wall. Harp. Study of Argonian Bard. Hold on, man. This loot, it could be clues for me to sell at a shop. This jewelry could be a witness. Let me take it. Alright, let's see. Jewelry. Reduce stamina cost abilities by 154. Increase maximum health. Sure. Welcome everybody. We're currently playing Outer Scrolls Online, the new Summerset Isles expansion. Just came out a few days ago. If you guys are interested in checking out, links below the channel. We're a low-level character. We're an Altmer sorcerer. We're like level 2 or 3 right now. And we're currently in the middle of Murder Mystery. It's one of the first early quests of the game.
This is a message. Everything in this room. It's all meant to tell us something. What's that on the wall?
Someone scratched the word Illuvian into the wall.
Elevane is another name for the Helus owl. Elevanes lay their eggs, then abandon them. We use that word to describe people who are cold-hearted or aloof. And then there's the bodies. Arranged to mimic Mara's cross. This is about love. Intimacy.
Someone who loved you? Maybe a son?
Or more likely, someone I failed to love. There's only one suspect left. A mer with means, motive, and deep understanding of the ghost of the green.
Oh, Maik. Or Soraville.
No. It can't be. The ghost of the green ruined Soraville's life. Just as he ruined mine. If not for the ghost, Soraville's wife would likely still be alive. I have to know. I'm sorry for what you're about to see. Auriel, forgive me.
Are you going to perform that ritual?
Stand back, and I'll show you. You already saw how Kellan died. Now, we'll see the others.
What's this? A tiny ghost of a green? Ha! Run along well before.
What have I done?
Kellan definitely killed Halamorian. Now, Faril.
Who are you?
I'm afraid you've seen too much. You poor thing.
Soraville was observing Kellan when Faril saw him. She slashed him with her sickle before he overpowered her.
So it is you. Shame on you.
The shame is Lorne's, old Mer. Now she'll have your death on her conscience, too.
No, Soraville. This is you and you alone.
Give my regards to my loving wife and Lorne's degenerate husband. Lorne? I know you're watching, Lorne. Now that I've broken your spirit and you've broken your vow, come to the place where my wife is buried. There, I will break your body.
I need some air. I'll be outside.
Oh, so you're not going to be inside watching me. Alright then, hold on. Quick investigations of the house. Could be loot in here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Wait. Chair. Chest! With a lockpick inside. Jewelry box. Iron girdle. books can give experience sometimes? Okay. We'll do that. Oh, skill books, just like the other games. Yeah, I should be looking at bookshelves. This reminds me. The furniture store keeps calling me, but all I wanted was a one-night stand. Sorry. Well, that was a big plot twist, so the guy's been helping us the whole time is actually the murderer.
How could he blame me for this? Is it not enough that I lost my husband? Damn him. His wife was buried here. This is where we'll find him. You're sticking by my side. Even after I used that death memory ritual. I appreciate that, admin. Truly. I suppose I owe you a bit of an explanation.
I kind of just want to learn what that ritual is. That looks interesting.
I told you how the ghost of the Green killed my husband. Sorville's wife, my husband's lover, was overcome with grief. I think she truly loved him. As soon as she heard the news, she climbed into the wash tub, opened her wrist, and died.
Is this game free to play? It's pay and play forever. So you buy the content and then you can play the game forever. So like you spend your flat fee up front, and you sort of like Guild Wars and stuff, where you pay one fee and you own it forever and play it forever. There is an optional subscription that gives you stuff in the store and access to all the DLC, but you don't need to pay that to play the game. It's Guild Wars has a similar model. So if you buy it through Steam or through Twitch, you can play that content forever. And then with the least new content, you buy that, and then you can play that forever. But he blames you for that.
Not for that. For what came after. Sorville wanted us to mend each other's wounds. Perhaps even fall in love and make a life together. I just couldn't. I focused on the work and pushed him away. He grew detached, bitter. Now I need to stop him.
This sounds like a quest. Don't worry, I, a low-level mage, will help you. Sorcerer, sorry.
Come, let's put an end to this.
I got him with my level 2 staff. I love the architecture. Reminds me of Halid Ruins and Oblivion. What is that? Dodge! There we go. A dick sad. Kill the cute. That thing wasn't cute. That thing was ugly. Is that him? Oh no, that's another player. Ruining our immersion. Go away. Go away. Just me and her.
Sorville, I know you're here. What do you want from me?
Teacher, your honor, your pride. There's only one thing left for me to take. Your life.
One shot.
Sorville.
One shot.
Don't worry about me. Go. We can't let Sorville escape again.
I'll go get him. Hello. Gotcha. Generate. Her HP bar went to full real fast. I think she's fine. Gotcha. Got him. Nice. Take all that. Maple lightning staff. That might be an upgrade. Let's see if that does more damage to my current weapon. Yes. 30 more damage. And items sell to merchants for 300% more, nearly. That sounds OP. That sounds real OP. We're playing on PC. This is Elder Scrolls Online. This new Summerset Isles expansion. The only other time we were in the Summerset Isles, I believe, was it Daggerfall? Empty. Oh wait, this staff sells for more, doesn't it? This item sells to more. Oh. So instead of 20 gold, I get 60. Ooh. So OP. Gotcha. I've never played Arena or Daggerfall. I don't think they've aged well. They're quite old. A lot of mechanics are very dated in those games. You can play first person if you want. Some of the texture's a little muddy though when you play it first person. I don't think you want to do raiding in first person though. It's kind of hard to see the ground. You want a Daggerfall remaster? Well, at this rate, it has to be a remake, not a remaster. Whoa! Problem. There's a big pit here. How am I gonna... Oh. Well, there's a way around. Okay, I saw it. Over here. Okay. I got it. I was like, how am I gonna get over there? No way. Leap of faith. Spider egg. Get wrecked. This makes me want to play Skyrim again. I forgot. I love Elder Scrolls so much. Our imp is named Ernie. Go, Ernie. What is that thing? Spider egg, decorative wax. Where are these eagles coming from? Who is this person? Go away! I'm playing here by myself. Level up. I thought that was an NPC, but no, it's some random person. Hopefully go away. Maximum health enchantment, minimum 1. Choose one. Doesn't really matter, does it? Let's go light armor. And more magicka. That seems to be where we need to spend it the most. Alright, Daedric summoning. Daedric curse. Curse an enemy with destructive rune, dealing magic damage to the target and maximum all the enemies nearby. After 7 seconds. Yep, we're being sponsored to play today. By Bethesda. Uh-oh, hello. Okay, lead. There's no new class with the expansion. We're playing Sorcerer. The one from the previous expansion. One of the original classes, I mean. $3 gold. Alright, let's go ahead and find him. He's right here somewhere. Kill Soraville. Where are you? Where did he go? Nope, it's a lie. It's a liar, not a ladder. Oh, there it is.
The Ghost of the Green's final victim. Time to die, Admanen.
You are not that difficult, sir. Okay. Easy. Easy. Alright, I'll try to explain it, because everyone gets confused. Bethesda Softworks is a publisher. They publish games. They don't make them. They are like your mom giving you $1 to go buy something in a store. Like you did, and then they want the $1 back, and then more dollars since you borrowed the money. Okay, that's what they are. Bethesda Game Studios is the one that makes games. They make Skyrim and Fallout and stuff. So Bethesda Game Studios makes games. Bethesda Softworks publishes them. I know the Bethesda name shared between them. Bethesda Softworks publishes Bethesda Game Studios games. So that's why not every game that has Bethesda on the title is made by them. And then ZeniMax owns Bethesda Softworks, which is above them.
Soraville. Is he... He is. It's done then, isn't it? I knew he wouldn't come quietly. In the end, I bear the blame. A killer. Right beside me, and I didn't see it until more lives were lost. I'm glad you were here, Admanen.
It's okay, but we gotta go before that guy runs back from the graveyard. I mean, the shrine. Are you alright?
I will be. The arrow struck near my collarbone. Soraville was a gifted marksman. Maybe he couldn't see as well through the mask, or it was nerves. Or maybe he didn't really want me dead after all. Just one more question I'll never have answered.
Is there anything else I can do? Any side quests?
One more thing, if you're willing. I'm certain that Soraville never spoke to Kellan's parents, given that this was all his scheme to begin with. They lost their son, and they don't know why. It was you that avenged him. You should tell them that.
What about you, though?
I just need a moment here alone. Ironic that this came to a head in such a holy place. Maybe I can find some absolution here. Or at least some small measure of peace.
So, Soraville did all this just to hurt you?
He did. Perhaps I deserved it. But all those people... An innocent girl, a naive young Mer, a dear friend. They paid the price, while I still live. I don't know if I'll ever make peace with that.
Soraville was a madman. This wasn't your fault. It was the fault of the writers. They made him do it.
You're right, I suppose. I just wish I had been better. A better Jurisreeve, a better wife, a better friend. Maybe I could have prevented all this. I'm sorry. Thank you for your kind words. I will try to take them to heart. You have my word.
What about that quest reward, yo? There better be a quest reward at the end of this. Just saying. It better give some major XP. Why so many viewers? Because it's a sponsored segment and we're on the front page of Twitch. Ha ha! Yes, front page, baby. Let's go find that woman. Once you talk to her, we'll probably get our quest turned in for major experience.